Here's a penny. 76. There's something down there, irony. Huh. Pull tab on that side, I'll get that on the way back. There's a low signal right here. Probably junk. I'm picking it up, whatever it was. I don't know where that is. A pull tab over here. Oh, there it is. A little piece of copper. Look at that. Junky. Oh. Whew, got a little crazy over there. Another pull tab. Nine foil. There's a lot of foil on the ground here. That might be a coin. Ooh, my shadow. Yeah. That one's been there a while. Ooh, look what I just spotted. So we get the sun here. Wow, nice. It'll be bling more than likely, but very cool. Gotta keep those eyes open. Hasn't even been long enough to be buried yet. More foil. 8. There's probably more foil, yep. Yep. Can't pick up all that foil. I'd be here all day. This is the less foil that here by the swings you should see by the other toys. Foil City. Here's a bottle cap here. It's a red 50s. piece of wire. I'll get that up because that could poke somebody. Bend that up and put that away. I pick up most trash. Like I said though, foil's a different story. There's just too much. $50s here. Need a shovel for this one. Maybe the bottom, we'll see. If it's still there, it's the bottom. Yeah. Hot out today. It's not a good day to be detecting, but I am wearing my hat. Ooh. Quarter sound. All right. Eagleback 91. Ooh. Go to the bigger toys over here. Wow, somebody stacked a bunch of stuff here. We'll come back to this. There's some kids over here now. 11. More foil. That's 48, 49. Saw something. Here we go. It's a locket. Look at that. That could be gold. I'll check it later. I'm gonna have to stop the film real quick because I want to change it to active mode. All right, I'm right back. Like I said, it was by clicking the active mode, the camera should be, or the iPhone should be more stable. So yeah, that was a good target. I'm hoping. This pal right here I've done good at before, between changing a couple rings. That's a little 2 bars down, 52-ish. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's down in the hard pack. I'm looking for more fresh drops today. I've dug this place up so bad in the past. Probably a crusty pen here. 7. Foil. Another one's down there further. Let's try something real quick here. Seems like every time I come here I find an older target that I didn't get the last time. Usually they're just really bad pennies. Yeah, I'm bottoming me now. See that? Whew. Most kids are smart. It's too hot to be out here. Pull tab number. Down here on the 2D bars below the main line that I use. That's gonna be trash. $34. It's a high pull tab. Oh, there it is. Check that out. That's why I dig these higher pull tab numbers. Oh, how cute. So this is kind of a live dig. I'm filming the entire park. I just have the only cut when I had to change modes. Thought I saw it. Thought it was a screw, but oh, there it is. Yeah, I was right. Look at that. Whew. But maybe I'll be lucky in that 50 something, 4850 was a gold. Would be nice. And I'm not hitting the whole park. I'm just kind of roaming. I do cover the majority of it though. I have to limit this to 15 minutes, so hopefully I get some good finds in that time frame. Foil. Ooh. 60s. Oh, there it is, right there. Penny. One of my next videos, I'm going to go to, excuse me, an area I like. That's junky sounding. All over, this can be a bottle cap or another piece of junk. Anyway, I was starting to say that I'm going to go to an area that I really like. I haven't been there in a month. The goal is to see how populated the drops get since I hunted there about a month ago. And it's April, May, so we'll see if I score anything cool. Those 4 parks I'm going to hit, I've found gold and silver at before, so you never know. It's just all luck. There's a red sound right here. Oh, there it is. Look at this thing. Chain link or part of a lock. I might go over and see how this homeless lady's doing. Maybe I'll give her a buck or two. Garbage. Okay, we got a weird one here. It's probably garbage, but it's not that deep, so I'll check. Oh yeah, bottle cap. Ooh, she's mad. What's she yelling at? Huh. Ooh. Foil. Lots of foil. Needless to say, I like this park, but it's not in the best of areas. But that never stops me. I will hunt anywhere. I've been in a couple parks in some really bad areas that I've been approached by scandalous people. I'm usually pretty good dealing with them. I remember one time Christine made friends with a homeless lady that wanted to beat her up. It was funny, chasing her down. There it is. Another lid. It's not all glory. That's for sure. Two bars down. That's what we got. There it is. See, that was a missed target from previous hunts. It's been there a while. A nickel. Ooh. How you doing? Sounds like foil. Yeah, a little piece of foil. All right, there's a penny probably. Oh, I can see it. I don't even need to dig for it. There it is. Make sure it's not by itself here. Of course, it helps if I have this on. Ooh, look at a pearl. Little bead. Ooh. Yeah, I wasn't gonna film today. The only reason I brought the phone out was because that lady was screaming so bad that, and she was looking at me. I thought maybe if she walks over and does something stupid, I wanted it on film. More for protection. No false accusations, you know. Then I found that first target and said, yeah, just leave the camera on. I had no intention of making a video today. Sometimes I just go out and hunt for fun. And then just take all my change and roll it and send it to the bank. There she blows. All right, shield penny. You're doing pretty good here. It's been probably close to a month since I've been here, maybe 3 weeks. I do a lot of activity at this park though. The last time I went to come to here, I drove up and there's somebody metal detecting it. So I went to another park, bottle cap, and I ended up finding gold that day at a park I'd never been to before because I couldn't come here. I don't encroach on, if someone's hunting a park, they're so small, I won't come jump in. Gotta listen between these poles because as you can hear, the poles all have a distinct target sound. That's iron sound. Well, it's red. It doesn't mean it's iron, it's just ferrous. Yeah, bobby pins do that. Uh-oh, I heard the ice cream truck. Believe it or not, ice cream truck music is copyrighted. I found that out the hard way one time. Garbage. See, now that I've hit a lot of the hot spots, now I could wander back around. But yeah, there's so much trash in this park. Ooh. I moved it. That's a good sign. Where are you? There it is. Pretty tore up dime. I have to keep this down. I'm already over the time limit. So I'm going to have to wrap this up. I think I had 7 minutes before, so I'm about 18. I can probably go to 20 this time. Pull tab. So I'm not going to do a wrap up on this because you've seen everything. I'll just show one quick photo at the end of the finds.
What are you doing? They're different, Dumbo. They're me and you put together.
I'm going to have to do some bleeping, so this lady's all right, a bolt.
That's it. No, that's 8. I'm sorry, that's 8. Look. That's 8.
Hey, there's a girl in the park. There's a child. Don't swear. Don't swear, please. Don't swear. Oh my goodness. Pick and choose your battles. Better just work my way away from her because she can go off. She's not stable. I might not be able to use this for the Friday videos because it's getting long. All right, a little piece of pencil. Maybe I'll just make this an extra video. Well, let me know if you like me clearing the parks live. Well, I don't consider these live because live are when you go live. I consider, a lot of people say they're going to dig live, but they're still filming. Live is when you go live on YouTube and people can interact. So this is more of a showing you what I'm finding nonstop, not editing. Look at that. There's something down here. That was worth coming back this way. Wow. It's bling. You can always tell on the back of these. Silver's never going to have those lines and the shine like that. But that's an earring. Looks like Saturn. A blingy Saturn. If I don't find anything else, that's a great spot to end. Cool. Oh, must have something stuck in there. All right, we're gonna work our way out of here. We've done most of this park. That sounds like a bottle cap or... Yep, smashed up bottle cap. Get that out of here. I believe in taking all junk that I can, with the exception, I don't pick up a lot of foil. I do sometimes. 5. Reason being is there's so much foil, but I like to take anything that could either hurt somebody, like the wire, screws, nails. I'll take that stuff out for sure. Sometimes I pick up foil, especially if it's bigger pieces, but 49 to 51 right here. It's a little deeper than I like to go. Is it the bottom? That's the question. I feel a net. Not the lady Annette. Yeah, bottom again. I dropped the Manticore down to 10 on the sensitivity, which I normally do parks at 13. You just can't. I mean, it's just too sensitive. Oh, the kids left, so I'll go back to this one area that they were standing at. One kid and the father. I tried to say hi to him, but I don't think he speaks English very well because he didn't want to respond. But it's fine. I'll try to say hi. Ooh, look what I just kicked up. I thought it was gonna be foil again. Look at this. Oh man. Oh my God, that's gotta be gold. That was a 6. And if you guys hunt, especially with Manticore, 6 is so much are those little round lids that you pull off of the top of a drink. But look at that. Oh, that is amazing. It's got a dent there, I think. But look at that clasp. That is saying gold all over it. The back and the front. Wow. Let me get in the shade. Maybe I can get a really good shot of this in the shade. Look at this. That is absolutely gorgeous. What a way to end. Man. I'm excited. That's got to be gold. Could it be my 11th? And the other one could be gold too, but I'm thinking this one is for sure and the other one's iffy. So I'm going to get back to the truck, get the eyepiece out, and then check them both. Holy smokes. Woohoo! I'm glad I came back over here. Flicked it right out of the ground right here. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane. Okay. End of an eraser. Some kid bit off. All right, I think I'm done. I will go through this one more time and Another 6. That one's foil. That could be a nickel hidden in here. There it is, see? Another one that's been missed before. That's cool. Wow, I'm so excited. This was awesome. That's that. So now I'll get that because this is part of those little metal piece from the lid that stays on the drink usually. That's why I work inside these toys. I mean, think about it. Kids, here's another pearl. Kids climb through this stuff, and that's exactly how that pendant got lost. They usually can find the chain. This is what I think. They break a chain, the pendant goes flying, they find the chain, but they can't find the pendant. That's the only thing that makes sense because I find lots of pendants and very few chains. But I will say that I've tested this detector and all my detectors on chains, and a lot of chains don't even register. There's a 6, 7, 8 right here. It's a little deeper than the surface, but it's on. Could be small and I moved it. Let's see here. Yeah. There it is. Oh yeah, a little blingy thing. See that? A lot of these. I have so many of these things. I don't even think I keep them. I used to keep everything, but I'm a little more selective these days. Yeah, it's garbage. I went over that already. Do I get a double tap there? I like to go up to a pole and move away from it and see if I get a second signal. And if I do, I just move everything away from it and get this thing on. Yeah, I think it's just a bigger area under here that thing's made out of. Almost looks like a piston right there. Crazy. Anyway, let me get back on this side. That's all over the place. And it's a little deep, but we'll check one time. Oh, you know what's down here? It's a rubber mat. They have some around these toys. That's what it feels like anyway. We got a little bit of a head rush that time getting up too fast. All right, we'll call it quits. I'm gonna go check, turn this off. That was a good hunt. I'm excited.